Hey FragCom, happy International Fragrance Day. My name is Kristen. Welcome to my channel, Casey Loves Frags. If it's your first time, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. There's also a notification bell on the bottom that will notify you of future videos. So I want to make this pretty quick. As you can tell, I'm ready to go to the gym. So I'm going to be heading out in a few minutes, but I really wanted to wish you a happy Fragrance Day. I'd love to hear what you guys are wearing, and I wanted to share with you my choice for today. I went with a staple in my collection, Allure Homme by Chanel. This scent came out in 1999. The perfumer is, forgive me if I'm saying it wrong, Jacques Polge, not quite sure. It is classified as a citrus scent. Let's just go into the notes. There's a lot of them. The hard thing about this one, I tried looking up the notes on the website and it only says certain things. So I looked on Fragrantica and they have, I swear, they took every note that exists and threw it in here. So this may not be entirely accurate, but I could see some of them. But here we go. Top, we have ginger, lavender, mandarin orange, peach, bergamot, and lemon. Totally, I could see that because it has a very fresh and bright and uplifting opening. It's really good. Has some nice punch, especially with that ginger. I do get that. So, not sure about the peach, but maybe it's in there. Heart, we have gardenia, patchouli, freesia, vetiver, anise, cedar, pepper, rose, and Brazilian rosewood. I could see, yeah, when the heart comes in, it definitely does get more of a woody thing going on. It starts to get some oomph, and I'd say the patchouli is probably what gives it that bit of the backbone and the legs going on there. And I would say I get the vetiver. Anise, I'm not really sure, honestly, if that's really there. Pepper, for sure, yes. And then perhaps the Brazilian rosewood, because there is definitely a unique woodiness thing, like I said. And then in the base you have leather, sandalwood, tonka bean, amber, musk, benzoin, coconut, oak moss, and vanilla. Not sure about the leather, maybe. Sandalwood for sure, and the tonka bean, I definitely get that. It has like it gets kind of a little bit sweeter and creamier. Oh, just really, really sexy. I could see with that oak moss, it has like a slight earthiness to it. This is just a gorgeous scent. This is very nostalgic for me. One of my guitar teachers, well, he was my second guitar teacher, and I met him when I was around 12, and pretty early on, I remember he always smelled really good, so I finally asked him, what is that awesome scent? You know, I was like, you always smell so good. And he told me it was Allure Homme. So I'm like, okay. So I found out it was Chanel. And I ended up, I know you're gonna hate me for this, but I ended up getting a sport at a flea market. I bet you it was fake. I could probably tell you, but maybe not, I don't know. But the guy talked me out of this one. So years later, I ended up going on our fragrance community, fragrance swap. Maybe some of you guys are on there. And I picked this up, and it ended up being one of the first scents that I got. Oh, I should have, before I started this video, I should have checked the batch code, because I believe this is a vintage, he told me, which I would think this stuff lasts a pretty long time. Oh gosh, it just smells so, oh God, it smells amazing. I love it. Like for a designer scent, it's definitely got, there's some complexity here. Like, I love it. Like, I always call it the scent for everyone, because it's got the citrus in there, it's got the woodiness, it's got the spiciness, it's got the sweetness, and it's just really sexy and well balanced. And I would say it's definitely a crowd pleaser. Maybe a touch on the mature side, but I think because of that freshness that still stays throughout, that you know, it can work even in younger people, maybe like 20s. I don't think I could see teenagers wearing this, honestly. Maybe me, because I was 13 when I got the sport one. But for seasons, I would say fall I think this screams fall, but honestly, I like it in all seasons. I even like this in the summer heat. Okay, maybe not 90 degrees, high humidity, but I wore this at a rehearsal last summer, and yeah, I was in climate controlled area, but you know, right, you get sweating and everything, and I just think this really shines in when your skin warms up. I kind of find that with a lot of the Chanels generally, that the warmer you get, the better. They just, something magical happens in there. But yeah, this is always going to be a special scent to me. Every time I smell this reminds me of recording my first album, All That I Am. It's available on my website, KristenCapolino.com. And I recorded that when I was 13 years old, and I remember my guitar teacher produced that album. So I smelt this one, you know, quite a bit back then. Occasion, I think you can dress this thing or dress it up or dress it down. I would say this is probably one of the most versatile scents that I have in my collection, because it has a matureness, it has a sophisticated vibe to it. You know, it definitely just has that signature Chanel DNA. But it still has like a yummy freshness to it, so it keeps it, you know, a little bit laid back too. Like you could wear this with shorts and a polo, or you know, a man could wear it with a suit or something. I don't know if I'd wear a dress with this, but my shorts and polo days, yes. But I'm sure a lot of you have worn this, and I'm sure a lot of you know it, but if those of you who haven't tried it, definitely check it out. This is such a classic. I believe it has been reformulated. Honestly, I don't remember when, but you know, definitely try an older batch. I'm pretty sure the guy said it was a 2009, the gentleman I bought this from, but you know how that tends to be. The newer scents, unfortunately, tend to be watered down. Maybe they don't perform as well, but so I ended up going with this one. So I don't quite know how different the newer scent is, honestly, but definitely check it out. I'm sure it still smells delicious. It's a Chanel, you know. So I think I got this thing for like 70 bucks, somewhere around there. These are hard because they're almost never discounted. That's a hard thing with Chanel. It's very hard to find a deal. Looking back on this now, the guy actually was great. He was very kind and gave me a great deal. But, you know, just keep searching, look for some partials if you want. Definitely check the FragCom, you know, and find yourself a good deal. But, you know, you just want to make sure you look up the batch code and such, make sure it's legit and all that. But thank you so much again for joining me today. Try not to go too long. I'm going to go to the gym right now. I think I might even reapply, why not? But hope you enjoy your International Fragrance Day. Definitely let me know in the comments what was your choice today. I'd love to hear. So once again, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Oh, I am so silly. I got so excited talking about the scent itself, I forgot to mention performance. For performance, I get 8 to 10 hours, and then for projection, I would say a good hour, an hour to 2 hours, something like that. So this performs great. I mean, that's Chanel for you.